Hey Zerker Bros, it's Meal Prep Monday. It's September 14th, and of course, being Meal Prep Monday, we're gonna do another meal prep episode, installment, vlog, whatever you want to call it. Gonna show you guys, give you guys some ideas how to do some meal prep. So all you have to do is throw these meals in the fridge and take them, throw them in the microwave whenever you need a meal, at work, if you go to school, if you have long commutes, if you're going out to eat with your friends, if you want to bring a meal, I don't know. Whatever the case may be, going to give you guys some ideas on how to do meal prep. So if you remember my last meal prep, I did some ground beef, I did a little bit of potatoes, but this is what we got this time. Bring you in a little closer. This is my carbohydrate sources. A bunch of potatoes. You know, these sweet potatoes are going to be for my sweet potato shake with bananas and milk and everything. And we have 2 cups of rice here. That's going to make 6 total cups. It's going to make about 1,100 grams of rice. And we got our steak here. I got a nice fatty piece of steak. It was only $4.75. This is 1.2 pounds. And we have 4 fillets of salmon. So our spices, just simple salt, pepper, and some of the sazon. It's kind of like garlic, onion, and of course grapeseed oil. So real quick, we're just going to give this a drizzle. We're going to give these a drizzle. This is grapeseed oil. Always use grapeseed oil when you're cooking because it has a high smoke point. Olive oil, that's only good for like salads and you know, bread, drizzling it on bread, making like a oil dip out of it. And so we got our oven set up to 450 for the potatoes. We got our rice water boiling, and we have the steak pan. Boom. So this is what we're gonna do. Throw these in for probably an hour. This pan is super crammed. 1 hour on those, and we're gonna put the steak in. Always have the pan smoking hot. Okay. Throw the rice on. Turn down the heat. Turn the heat down to low on the rice. Olive oil, grapeseed oil. That'll make sure the rice doesn't stick to the pan. And we got the salmon. Beef really isn't going to take long at all. I sliced it up pretty small, even pieces. If all the pieces are pretty much the same size, they're going to cook evenly. You don't want a bunch of big pieces and a bunch of small pieces. Or one of them is going to be really overdone, the other one is just going to be all different. Alright, so the beef and the fish are going to cook up super fast. want to keep an eye on the rice, because if you have an electric stove like me, it holds a lot of heat at the burner. So even though you lower the temperature, just put the temperature down to low after you put in the rice. Make sure you break it up. It's gonna clump up. Mix in that oil real good. Boom. The beef is pretty much done. It really doesn't take long. You want it nice and, nice and tender, not like overcooked, tough. You don't want that. So the salmon, it's at 450 right now. I usually put salmon in at 425, but because we have potatoes going at the same time, it just is what it is. The salmon, I bought them frozen and I just thawed them out. They're pretty thin fillets, so they're gonna cook really fast. Probably 10 minutes at 450 degrees. They'll be nice and flaky. Okay guys, very important for the butter. Look at the ingredients. The ingredients are right here at the bottom. You can see it's just cream, pasteurized cream, and salt. That's all. That's the kind of butter you want to buy. You don't want to buy that butter that for some reason it has like 12 different oils, a bunch of whatever the heck is in it. You have no idea. You want this imported butter. Usually you can get it with like on sale for like $3.50, maybe $4. But this is the kind of butter you want to get. I think there's, I'll show you an example of what not to get. Okay, here we go. Ingredients. What is this? Purified water, soybean oil, palm and palm kernel oil, salt, lecithin, which is soy. You don't want to be a soy boy, so don't go and get this kind. Natural flavor, I mean, what is that? What's natural flavor? Vinegar, vitamin A, palmine, that's to whatever they processed it with, it lost the vitamins. And then beta carotene for color. Guys, this butter right here, pasteurized cream, salt, that's it. Pure butter. When you're starting this, when you're thinking about healthy eating, when you're thinking about healthy foods, you want to think about foods that have one ingredient. So what we got here, we got rice. What's in it? Rice. We got potatoes. What's in it? Potatoes. We have this chunk of steak that I bought. What's in it? Steak. Fat. We have salmon. What's in that? Salmon. Those are the kind of foods you want to go for when you're thinking about quote-unquote eating healthy. Okay guys, once you have all the water is absorbed, I accidentally let it go a little bit too long. I was looking at some video footage. But once all the water is good, absorbed, this is super important. You have to get the rice out of the pan, because the pan, the pot, is so hot that the rice is going to keep cooking. And you have to spread it out, because if you don't spread it out deep inside, in the middle, it's still cooking. So you want to get a cutting board, I use a plastic one so it's easier to clean. If you use like a wooden cutting board, there's going to be like more starchy residues on it. I really like wooden cutting boards for just presentation, but that's a different story. Okay, so you kind of make little vents around the rice just so it cools off. It's going to cool off really fast, and it's going to cool off evenly, and it's going to stop that cooking process. Alright, so you just kind of get it like that, and let it sit, let it vent out, let it cool down, let it breathe. And there's your 6 cups of rice. Okay guys, you see right here, I have my 3 servings of salmon. Those are all 4.2 ounces, 4.3. The weights were a little uneven. Of course, whenever you cook meat or cook fish, the weight is gonna reduce a little bit. So I got a total of 1 pound. It reduced down to 12 ounces, and same with the meat. It reduced 1.2, reduced down to about 13 ounces, 13.5. So these are all 4.5. These are about 4.2, 4.3 for the salmon. And now we're gonna do 2 cups of rice per meal. For this, just get your 1 cup right here and scoop it up. Okay, so we got 3 meals, beef and rice. That's going to be the carb source. See, this is super simple, guys. But, you know, you can eat whatever you want. But if you're having trouble putting on weight, if you don't really cook that much and you need some ideas, well, this is what it's here for. This is to just give people some ideas of some clean, whole foods for building muscle, putting on strength, and it's really all there is to it. Consistency. I'm gonna be putting out a lot more meal prep videos, fitness workouts, my my training vlogs. I'm gonna be uploading at least 3 times a week, so definitely subscribe, and you'll be able to learn as I go. You'll be able to learn as I learn, basically. Because, this fitness lifestyle stuff, you learn every single day. You learn about what you like, what you don't like, and I love it. It totally changed my life when I was a young lad. So this is just one idea, one little meal plan for a couple of days to give you a good idea of high protein, good healthy fats, good whole foods, carbs. So learn what you will from it. All right, the potatoes are done. When you can stick a fork in it and it comes out pretty easily. They're pretty soft in the middle. So all these are done. Sweet potatoes always take a little bit less time. All right, so those are gonna take a while to cool. We're gonna cool them off. We're gonna portion them out. We might just throw them in a big, one big Tupperware tub, and we might just portion them out as we go. It'll just be a little simpler, and we'll just do it like that because there's so many. This time, it'll be 2 potatoes, 2, 4, 6 for the salmon. We'll have about 3 left over, 4 left over, and then we have 4 sweet potatoes for our sweet potato shake. That's all there is. I don't know how to make it any more simple for you guys. But stay tuned, like and subscribe, because I'm gonna keep coming out with these meal plan videos and the meal prep videos and little micronutrient shake videos, just to give you guys some good ideas and examples of how to make it easy for yourself. So like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the training vlog.